Yeah, yes, we're live. Yes, we're live. Okay. I can reduce this window here. Okay. So, yeah. Goal of today is, since we did the ordering of the user, now the goal is to, why do we have errors? No, it's okay. We need to add a modal in order to edit the user. And to do this kind of thing, we have two options. Either we create a component here that wrap every cell, or we put the modal directly inside of this. Oh, it has been updated, I guess. I need to add a modal in order to edit the user. Where should I put the model? Inside the or should I create a user component with order with table row and the model inside, or should I just create a model at the root of table? Yeah, that's it. Because I'm not sure, usually I'll just create a model per directly inside of the price card. I create one different dialog per element, but I don't know if it's really that great. It's a creating multiple model instance for each user rare, yes indeed, but for the pattern using as a competitor projects, especially for many users. The problem is I don't necessarily want to do this. This is a question I don't know actually. Open-ended model, selected user, that value, selected user, and the user form, I have this, right? Creating a user form component. Yeah, I could do something like this. Issue is, for the other stuff, I didn't do anything like this. Like I created a card and then just put a dialog inside of it. I don't know, let's see if it's in the DOM. Because I don't really think so. I think this doesn't exist inside of the DOM. Does dialog model exist in the DOM if we do not click on it? I'm not sure. Does not exist until you click on it. So it's not that bad if I just create as many models as I need. So it's not that bad if I create as many model eyes as there is user, right? How does ping CRM do the trick? Do they use a model? No, they don't use model. That's the issue. You don't just click on it, it just redirects you to another page. That's unfortunate. I wish they could have a model so I could get inspired from. What was the solution there? I think we're gonna have to create a user form component in any cases. Actually, not really. Oh, yeah, we would need to. How the props are passed. Where the props are defined? Oh, define props user. Yeah. So the dialog model. Because what they used to do is that they used to put the dialog inside of every component. Now you're telling me. But now let's say that it's I don't know, inside of the element of a list or I wouldn't say anything. I think it would not know. Yeah, but it doesn't have the full context. I don't know what I will do. That's quite interesting though. Because when I click on open edit model, It has to change the current user. But how do I know the current user, right? This is where it gets confusing. Okay, no, it's not confusing. He's from dirty. What the heck? Where is that used? Direct footer is from dirty, is from dirty, is from processing. Do we have something similar? In prices? Is from dirty? Oh yeah, we do. I wonder why. Because of the price form. I get it. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna have to create a dialog model. Like this. Can put it there. My PC is lagging right now. Don't know, I'm not sure why. And then it's from dirty. Computed. Yeah, okay. You reuse the same logic that I've previously used. Use a ref that we need to import it computed. But I don't know why this doesn't work. Or this work. Probably because this is null. And it should be an type instance of. That's why. This is not properly typed, and it should be typed to the user, to this, which should be user form, by the way. And now, if we click on the edit, we should add this method in order for that to be working. And if we add I don't know why it doesn't work. If we add this to my edit button, click on it, like click, exactly. Now, does the model open? Not sure it will, because I think we forgot to import the model component. No, it worked. Now the component has been already imported. Perfect then. I really still wonder what was the best decision to make. This is not even the right stuff. This should have take this dialog instead. We can take the content and just paste it here. And then change this to be user form. And there we probably need to import elements, right? Apparently no, it has imported by itself. So that's quite convenient. Just do a little bit of refactoring. And then we should be good to go. Where's the square? Dialog trigger. What is this? Oh, okay, I know. I don't need a dialog trigger, right? Yeah. This is my dialog trigger. You can delete it. Dialog content, dialog content, dialog content. Card footer, dialog. Dialog trigger. Yeah, that's why I just used the I don't know. My price card has changed. I don't need I still need this. What the fuck, dude? It's this one, I don't need it. Because I use the programmatic thing. I promise that it is any type. Now I need to create a new component. A user component. result, either a user form component. But some part of me would have said that this would be nice to create a component out of it and put the modal inside. But I don't know. The problem is that when I would push the results, no intent performance, to be honest. No, I'm quite confused. Part of me say no, we should put the model directly inside of the here, and part of me say no, we should put it at the bottom of the page and change the data dynamically. I don't know. Does it work pretty well? Yeah, it does work. But do I really need to create a form? Like a custom form? Like a user form? I don't think I need this. We can put everything in there. Now this should be like selected user. Yeah, and I have to type this though. Oh yeah, I need to put value. It's possibly no. That's why I need the type. The element. Anyway. Submit that prevent. We can submit. Price card. I need to set the price. Oh yeah, but I can't. It's kind of useless. Anyway. Flags, cool. Gap 6, Y gap is 4, it's gap 6. And then another div. And now let's think, what do we need to edit? I think just the username. The username, the emails, perhaps. The how do we say it? The role and the team. Yeah, that's div exactly. And then we could create an input. We get some inspiration from the login page. And I think we're gonna use this because otherwise it won't work properly from my experience. And then we don't need a variant, we just need an ID, type, required to focus tab index, we don't need it. What to complete, what if why form is not defined? It's user form, it's not form itself. Here we go. Here we go. And now we have an error. No, if I did this, sure we do have a plate, but there is nothing in it. And that's really inconvenient. Did I create the method? I thought I did, but apparently I did not. Yes, I did. Selected user. So this is not reactive. I mean, yes it is. Perhaps not that only the selected user. Because this is not updated. That's really unfortunate. That's why I wanted to. I think I'll just do the same thing that I've done before, aka creating a new component, like user row or something. It would be probably like under optimized. Also should like clean this a bit. There we go. So now we need to create a new component. User, is it table row? Here we go. It will just accept as a props. It will accept a user. Do we have a user as props? I don't know. Const props equal define props. User. Yeah, I do have it. Watch look like this. Okay, it's perfect. So far so good. And then we can just extract the user table row. I could extract an entire table row here, paste it there. Actually, no, I can't do this. It's not the right stuff. It's this one. That is correct. We're going to remove the loop. Yeah, we don't need this since it will be open in the model. We can remove that. And we can call here user table row. Paste that and just pass user as user. Why is there no error? There is no error, but I prefer to do something like this. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing happen, of course, but it still works. Like this is okay. And now I can put the entire dialog inside of the user table row and directly inside of this, I guess. Let me see, enterprise code. I guess it's user trigger, code footer, dialog model trigger. This would be my trigger, right? Or I can just define it as a method, like. What is this? Like, it's so good. The Vortex Symphony 7, this is really, really good. Way to import the ref. And when we click on the edit, click, should open the model. And now we can add a model, the dialog model that we just added here. Cut it. And we can just paste it down here. I think it worked. This would work, right? Yeah. And now we do not have the form, of course. I need to type it there. I don't think I need to type it. It's not a ref, it's a use form. Under the data would be email, name. What's next? Username. and there inside of my model I can just replace that by this, remove this. I don't think we need it. And a submit, we should create an error function like this. Does it work? Yes, it does. We do have the right emails. The page doesn't seem to be that laggy. Seems to be pretty well optimized. Now the only problem is that it's disabled because of the isForm processing or isForm dirty. I think we can check the login page to see dirty. No. I have to check the documentation. Initial dirty. Yeah, just form that is dirty. Form that is dirty, and then processing, form processing, processing. Here we go. Sure enough, it works. Yeah. We can remove all this bullshit. I'll remove that too. And everything that is not used, we can remove it. Here we go. So now we have a fresh and clean component. And now we just need to continue to edit this component. The problem though is that now we're gonna have two dialogues stuff. Inside of the same component. There will be a lot of DOM duplication, I assume. Where is this? At the end of the table row. So let's see. I don't even see it. Okay. I don't exactly know how it works though. But it doesn't matter because it works. So now we need another element. There we go. And this won't be the email. This would be the name. Name text. Name. Yeah, name. Yeah. And this will be format name. Name, and this will just be gender. Yeah. Now we just need a checkbox. So like we need to create another div like this. Remove this one. Say form that is admin, and then just pass a checkbox. Do I just used it? Find mask UGS. Yeah, I've just used it there. Do not need any variants. ID is admin, and my form is underscore admin. So if we edit the profile now, yeah, I think the checkbox would be a bit bigger now. I don't know. Wonder if I can change the size. Probably do. No. So that's pretty much it. Now we need to change the turn station, of course. The user information. name, email, is admin, is an administrator. There we go. Now what we can do is that we can just send it to the backend. Why is it the focus? Do I really want to have the focus on this? Does this work? No, it doesn't submit. Ah. User form. Okay, it does. Now the name, I think. Should we have a required amount of character? I don't even remember. Both register, store, email, name. No, actually no, we do not have any requirements. So now let's do the backend system. Web users. I'm a dashboard controller. Do we have a user controller method? Global, what the fuck is that? Update theme color. Yeah, okay. I don't have any user controller. What the heck is that? Now, the problem with that is that yeah. Let's create a user controller method PHP artisan make controller, and this would be user controller. The problem with that is that why this is inside of the user controller, inside of the admin dashboard controller. This doesn't really make any sense. Why this, for instance, would just return the right thing. So I believe this should be inside of the user controller. Now what I can do is that I can create a public function that a construct of dashboard update. Is it update though, or is it something different? Yeah, it's update. I'm not convinced by this. I'm in dashboard update. I don't want to create like a request validation system. Just the name is require string max. So this is yeah, good. Yeah. And then all the email rules. Do I need this though? And with, since it's the user, the super admin that can change the email, I think it can bypass anything. So we just need to require unique user. Email require string. Email require string. Lowercase. case max to 55. Unique users. And yeah, .id. Unique users, email, and UID, of course, because anyway. The problem is that now that I think about it, I don't know if I should create a controller with special dedicated to the admin dashboard. Not sure yet. Required boolean, yeah. User equal user. Where? If it's first or fail, yeah, because we want 2, 3, 4, 4 if it doesn't work. And then we can just update it. With some messages, of course. User updated. Here we go. I think we can just use it. Now I need to create the roots in the back end, like this one. It's a post. It's a post, or it's a... I think everything is a post, even though if we updated it. It's a post and say user controller and admin dashboard update slash UID, and then we should say where UID. Here we go. So now we can just call this root. It's not post, it's update. And then we can go to our front end, go back to our front end and start updating it. Where is my alert code? Alert code is here. And in my submit form, I can just do something like form.post root no post. I think I have to call this and pass parameters, these parameters inside of this. We need this as a params and this as another param. And then the option unsuccess. I don't think I did anything. Do I need an unsuccess method? No. I think we just can say preserve scroll or something. Yeah, we can close dialog because otherwise it's unsuccess. Success. Success. Okay, yeah. Form.reset, no. On error, no. Here we go, yeah. Here we go. And then we need to import platform, the composable platform. And sure. It's property user UID and it's mandatory actually. So now if I edit Samuel and there's Samuel 1, save, there's a SQL error. What was the day that I sent it? I sent request. I don't know what happened. I think it's because of this. This should be ID, not UID. Because UID is not a primary key. Sure it works. And if you change the MA, if you say it's not an MN anymore, this doesn't work, of course. Let's take a break. I'll come back. So this work now, I need to make sure that the I have to make sure that we change the role of the user to. I don't really know how to do it though. Oh, I know. This should not be this. This should be this. And then email, and then isAdmin. But isAdmin is not the right element. I think if I check my database and the user migration, user table, it's how on earth do I? Oh yeah, I think it's in a pivot type table. It's in a pivot table. The onboarding, step 3. How on earth do I associate a user to a role? Yeah, here. I need to edit the pivot table. Then it has the AI. AI needs to update the pivot table for the user role. How to do so. It's not how it works. It's not how it works because it uses this. Here is more context. Update existing pivot. Is it true? Yes, it does. Updating a record in the intermediate table. Toggling association. No, I didn't know that. So the problem is that I need to get the user platform ID. Okay, I get it. So we can remove this and we'll say user platform update existing pivot. I need to get the platform, the current one. And then I need, as a second parameter, I need an array of the value that we changed. Do I have an updated that? Yeah. Is admin. You just need to change the is admin stuff. Here we go. I think it will work now. Damn, the music is insane. Edit, and if I just remove the fact that it is an admin and save, there is an error. Platform is not found. Import class. Let's say the Simon is an admin. Doesn't work. I'm confused right now. It should be an admin. But so for some reason it doesn't update this. I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. Because it's in the cache. 100% is because of the cache. Yeah. Okay. we need to erase the cache, and we need to erase a particular cache. Because the cache that end order is this one, this UID user as in platform ID. So we need to erase this particular cache. Do I have an observer on the user? I don't think I do. I don't. So I could just do this instead of forgetting the cache right here. I could create an observer. HP artisan, like observer, modal, user observer. There we go, and now I can just listen for the modal events and just forget the cache when the update event is triggered. But I don't think there is that much cache on the user. Yeah, there is pretty much nothing. So you can just remove this. It's a facade, right? Yeah. And then I can forget user UID concatenated with this and the user platform subdomain. It's a platform UID here. That's interesting. I don't know why is that. Why have I done this here? But I've used the subdomain here. I think it's because I need to be able to access it. No, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Why do I use the subdomain as a... I guess it's because if we have an overlap. No. I don't know. Did I write something in the README about this particular thing? No. I do not know why we use a subdomain then. That's an interesting one. I know why. Now I know why. Because it's avoid us to do another. Now I see why I did this, but it's not, it's bullshit. Because we could just use, because we pass the platform element in every sub request, in every we pass the platform information I don't know how to say it in English, but we can just use platform current and we will have access to the current platform because it's passed I don't know where it's passed. Yeah, it's passed as an attribute. So in theory, you should have access to this. Anyway, it's not that. It's a bit of a stretch to just try to. Try to fix, to improve those really tiny things. It's quite unnecessary. If I remove this user, like if I remove the fact that it is a main, still doesn't work. If I clear the cache, if I clear the cache, it works. So it doesn't work. Oh, we didn't register the observer, my bad. I need to register it inside of the user model. Now we need to create like this, observed by user observer class. There we go. And now in theory it should work. If I remove the fact that it is admin, it doesn't work because it has to be inside of an array. Let's remove the cache so we are sure it's work. Now is not admin. If we set him as an admin, it's still not working for some reason. That's interesting. It really is. Oh, why am in? I register an observer inside of the added observer. What I should have put in here. I'm so dumb. Yeah, now it should be working just fine. Just remove the cache one more time. Refresh this page and just remove the fact that this user is an admin. Why? Why is it not working then? User UID. Now this is becoming weirder and weirder. Cache. I should see some forget stuff. User is admin on platform and platform UID. Yeah. How can I see if an event, if an observer has been triggered? Because I don't think. Why is it not working? Oh, I know why. And this is so stupid. It's because this ran before this. So therefore, this is called after that. If I put this like that, I think it should be triggered now. Am I correct? No. Does this trigger up relevant observer? Use but then why I see nothing? Why is it not called? This is so stupid. Is it not working? Is it called? It's called. But for some reason the cache is not getting. Is not forgetted. Where is my user controller? And if I just say this, oh, I know why. This is so dumb. It's because there is no key. Because this doesn't exist. Because the user has several platforms. So I can't even do this. Or I should remove, I should like forget wildcard keys, but I don't think it's that great. So I cannot do this. I have to put it directly inside of the controller. Damn. All of this nonsense. Now I know why, at least. So I can put this just up above, like I did. I can forget this, and I can just use the current platform instead of fetching the user platform. Boom, boom. And this will work. Damn. What a waste of time. Boom, and it works perfectly. So now I can do the next step of what I was supposed to do and just do the delete dialog. add a direct this one. I think we could just put it right here. Is how to direct open. Here we go. And I think I can just... Actually, I can remove this. Because I can just say... is direct open to true directly. And here I can do the same thing. Click. Is auto direct open to true. And I can remove this method that is useless for now. And now sure enough, we have two options, I think. Yeah. And I can remove the trigger, the auto direct trigger. Here we go. And now if I just edit it, yeah, we do have a message. Edit user, delete user, users, delete user, user. Yeah, no. Here we go. Oh yeah, because of the fact that it's way too long. Great, it's deleting. How is that handled? Handle user delete. Is deleting value to true users destroy subdomain UID props user UID. Here we go. But this won't delete a user, this will just remove the user from the platform. I should add a ban functionality, like to be able to the admin to ban someone. So now we can just refactor a bit. Here we go, and then we can in the web just do a delete. Admin dashboard a bit. Admin dashboard, yeah. Let's destroy. Here we go. Public function with the same arguments. can extract the user and just no, remove, not delete it, but users remove, and then we can toggle, I guess. From what I've seen, there is a toggle stuff. Or detach, I think it could be even better. Detach all row from the user. Yeah, if I just say user platform detach, and this could be like platform current, and this would be platform ID, and then we can remove the cache. And the cache of the... Actually, we don't put any cache in the... Like, for instance, in the RLAT controller, the index, it's gathered from the cache system. But from the admin dashboard controller, the user are not getting from the cache. So we don't really need to remove cache from this. Why there is nothing inside of this? That's kind of weird. Cloud form. For instance, the user are not inside of any cache whatsoever. And I don't really want them to be inside of cache. It's okay. So now if I remove the user, can I remove the super admin though? Can I remove myself from the platform? This is something to take into consideration. If I remove Adrian, for instance, yeah, Adrian is not here anymore. So it works. I need to preserve this scroll. And now if I just check for Adrian, come on, name, contain, Adrian. What? Is it case sensitive? No, perhaps it's in an email? It's ID 15154. User ID 154, it exists, and 900. No, I don't do it here. It's still attached. Which will user remove? Okay, if I remove this one, if I remove this one, then ready mail is equal to this. So it's ID 5. It's a platform user. If the ID 5 doesn't exist. Yeah, it works. Yeah, and I was checking this. This doesn't make any sense. I should check this code. So I have ID 5, but the user is still here, right? So this is great. Now we should add an error so we cannot delete our own self from the platform. I'm not deleting the user from it, the owner. If user I think I could write a policy for that. Policies. I don't have any policies. If user is owner, then error. Exactly. So if I try to delete myself, which I am the owner, yeah. Did I just delete myself? No, I'm not like Samuel. Should I be able to delete myself from the platform? No. If user ID equal to retrieving the authenticated user, retrieving the user ID. Okay, it's directly this. This is more convenient. Then we're going to import the class. And we can remove this. I should be connected as this one. So if I log out, but I'm not admin. if I said this, why does it trigger the dated model? Is dialog open to true? So if I edit this and say okay, Sabrina is an administrator, and if I log in myself, just log as Sabrina, go to the admin panel, go to the setting with the users, and try to delete myself. Or can even edit myself, which is not good either. You shouldn't be able to edit the owner. No, I think the owner can only be deleted by itself. And I try to delete myself. Yeah, can delete itself. Perfect. Which is kind of a stretch. I think there is scenarios where a user can delete himself from the platform, but anyway. And the user ID is not the auth ID, which is not a user, cannot update owner. Exactly. So if I try to update this profile and just say Simon2, I should have an error. Why? If I remove this, and if I say Simon2, I can edit it. Here we go. So now I can just log out. Login user, and if I try to edit myself, I think I can. Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Now I need to disable this. Yeah, so disable if a user that isn't min I did this. We cannot edit if the user is it's not in my is admin is owner. We can't edit is owner and user the ID equal. How do I get the current user ID? This is the issue. So now yeah, I cannot edit it, but I want to know how I could extract user. Yeah, this is a props. Oh fuck. How can I get the authenticated user? No, not in PHP. In a specific case. Up header. So this is the one. So you can put it there. Wait a minute. Computed. Was using this, okay. And now the oath, I can debug it like that, and then I just have the UID. Fuck. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So if the user and oath dot UID equal user dot UID. And different there. I don't care if it's type unknown. Stop it. So now we cannot edit it. If the user is an owner, then I'll take a break. Okay. So if we are... Now I should be able to modify it. If the user in main and if it's different. Hello, Steven. Hello. What's up? Today's life is... I don't know why there is no one. It's been like 2 hours and a half. Slept in, woke up at 11. Damn. I went to bed too late yesterday. And I woke up at like... There are days like this. Yeah, there are days like this, yeah. By the way, I had a question for you. Do you think, for Shatsian, do you think I have a component per rows? Like every row is a component, and I put my dialogue, like the modal to edit a user. I put it inside of every row. I was wondering if I should do this. I did this because it's clearer in my mind, it's more beautiful, or if I should just put one inside this component and just open it with and populate it with the right data when I click on this, instead of just passing, like creating a model for every users. I put a model in every table because I think with Shatsian it's not in the DOM, so it's okay. Not the greatest, but should be fine. Yeah, if it was in the DOM, it would be terrible. But it's not in the DOM, so it's like it's okay-ish. Anyway, so are you rested, or you, since you just woke up like 1 hour ago? 1 hour ago. Now this shouldn't be disabled, and user ID different. This is true and this is false. Why this is true? I don't get it. True, false. Oh, there is no UID. Okay. Yeah, I can edit myself. That's great. But I can remove myself to admin rights. I don't know if it's like really interesting. Like I should log out. No, I'm fucked. Yeah. Platform user. I think I have a user ID of 2 and true. No? Oh, I should have X. Oh, I have to kill a cache. Yeah. Yes. I have access to the admin panel. Users. So I don't think I should just be able to remove myself from the. I should remove the rights, my rights of being administrator. And now let's log out and just log with someone else, like that is admin also. So now if I just go there and I try to edit the owner of the platform, which is Samuel, I cannot. So this is great. Usually there is owner that have more rights. Yeah, this one has the most rights, like is the owner. Why are you saying that to me? Why are you saying that? Because this is the master owner, like I should add another badge saying, oh, I'm the owner. So I have all the rights. But since he can edit himself with more specific things, yeah. So that's why I have backend verification here that says, oh, if you are the owner, then if you want to if you try to delete the owner from the platform, then there is an error because you can't. That's it. Yes, there should be another one. There is 2 rows. I mean, there's only 1 row. It's is admin, but I also have like a is owner of the platform. So if I want to have a second row, I can use this. So the owner could have more right than the admin, if that makes sense. I didn't create a row table because I thought it would be overkill. I don't know. And also for some reason, I don't think that the referral worked on Warp. I still have 0. I don't know if it applies when someone buy the subscription or something. I don't know. That's kind of sad. I will never have my backpack. Anyway. Now we should remove the possibility of deleting the owner. Admin is owner. So just if he's owner, we can delete him. And I think we should add another thing so we cannot remove ourselves from the platform. If we are admin, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably only sub. Too bad I don't like warp a lot. Have you tried Ghosty? This bad boy. I think you would like it. Not that different from the base Mac terminal, but I think it's quite cool. Not sure what it hides compared to the default terminal, to be honest. Pretty much nothing, I guess. By the way, how do you remove one window? I think it's a terminal. Yeah, you can do stuff like this too. I don't know. I think there is more option of custom visibility theme, but there is other stuff. Is it Tmux? I have no clue. I think it is. But look at this. This is so great. I don't know if it's Tmux. You never seen the landing page? This is the only this is the only way. This is the only reason why I downloaded. Like the ASCII art is really great. Like, it's perfectly done. This is me again with the aesthetic of tools and code and stuff. But I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck is this. Like a terminal inspector. Tmux close pane. Oh. How do I remove a pane? I can press this. I don't know. I don't know. Close. Oh. No. No. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, but every time I have to apply, yeah. Yes, I want to close it. I want to close it. I don't know why it's better, but it's better. Trust me, it's better. I still use Warp. I think it's. I really like the fact that the auto completion is really good. Is really good. Is really cool. I guess there is plugin, of course, for ghosting and stuff. But anyway. So we cannot disable if the user is an owner, we cannot delete it, or if the user ID is equal to us. can remove ourselves from the platform, I guess. So this is me. I can remove myself from it, and I can remove and edit this one. Yeah, perfect. I should add another badge. The variant would be secondary? No. Destructive? Is... oh no. Yes. Have you tried this? I would not recommend it. It's really memory consuming, I think. I don't know how much RAM you have on your on your MacBook. Like 16 gigabytes. I think I do have like 32 or something. Yeah, 32. And you're not here, okay. I can edit myself, yes. But if I remove my rights, then I'm fucked. I shouldn't be able to remove the if I am an administrator or not. And here I can delete this user, okay. Are you still here, Steven? Because I was asking you a question, but I don't know if you are still here. This should be removed if the user is the owner. I was watching Fireship video on Gemini. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. I didn't see it, but I've seen it on the feed. I was asking you if you tried Hyper.js and how much RAM your MacBook have. But I wouldn't recommend it. Like, it's really, how do we say, memory consuming. I used it before. Like 3 or 4 years ago. Okay. Damn. An OG. Does this work? It does. It's not worth the extra RAM. Yeah. Try Ghosty. Ghosty offers more responsive and feature-rich environment, particularly for power users and those dealing with large output, while Terminal App is simpler, more basic options. Just for the fact that the logo is a ghost, it's worth to try it. And it's written in Zig, aka I don't know, aka the language, programming language that I want to learn. I don't know if it's like functional programming. I think you can do pretty much everything you want with it. The thing that I don't think there is a garbage collector though. Yeah. Sans ramasse-miettes. Oh yeah, it's functional programming. On Zig, the last commit was 1 year ago? Or are you talking about Hyper.js or Ghosty? I don't know. No, it was last week. Even yesterday. Oh, it's Versa who built Hyper.js. Oh yeah, last year. Oh, it's Versa. Yeah, forget about it. Let's remove it. Let's forget it. I don't know if it was Versa. And it's built in like, yeah, it's JavaScript. Yeah, it's TypeScript, I guess. Yeah. 98% of the TypeScript. Because it's Electron. So what? This is quite great. The fact that Google integrated Gemini directly into the search is pretty neat. Because I think searching on Google is more natural than searching on GPT, and the fact that you can still have the classic results it's the best. I don't think Google will die. I think it's if Google integrate Gemini in the search results, in a pretty neat way, I think it would still be relevant. And yeah, and this seems to catch their retort. I don't know how to say retard en anglais. Because retort, it's something else. Both systems, programming language. More delay, yeah, exactly. Exactly, more delay. Don't you think my interface looks too much like Bootstrap? I have a strange feeling that it looks too much like Bootstrap. I think the gym, or a little. Yeah, it's because of the color. Like the blue color, perhaps I should change it. But I mean, it's the color of my branding, so... I think the Gemini thing is this... I think the Gemini thing is the search is good. Yeah, in French? Well, I guess what you meant. Like, the Gemini inside of the search results is great. And I do agree. In the search is good. Yeah, really good. It could be, I think the UX could be improved. Like, instead of having stuff like here, the AI response should be here. I don't know. Or this should emphasize more on that, or saying that if you prefer like AI answers, then check a box and you will have a bigger AI answer rather than having regular results. Anyway, this is not just me nitpicking. We should disable this, and then I will call it a day. Usually I use ChatGPT for search because I can ask more follow-up questions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. I think it depends if you want to have a rapid answer for this. For instance, I think if I just want to have a surface level answer, I would prefer using Google, because if I say this in ChatGPT, it will write like 2000 lines and 2000 slide answer with half of it is no relevant and just pure, hey, what's up, how are you going, are you sure it's okay, yeah, we'll answer your questions. This is going straight to the point. But yes, I cannot have any follow-up. This would be an interesting feature to add. And by the way, this could be this could lead to another. Oh, I just add an extension ID now. Like, you supercharge the Gemini answer. Big brain time here. Like, you supercharge this, and you had a input text here, so you can directly talk with the Gemini answer, and you have the entire context of the Gemini and the Gemini answer and the page results. Yeah, not a bad idea. This is a really good idea. This is a really good idea. This is a really good idea. Like, talking. No, this is crazy good. But the only issue with that is that people would have to put their... No, I can make them pay for. They either put their API credential or either they pay for the solution. This is a really good idea. Like supercharging Gemini for Google. Just redirect to Gemini with a preferred input. No, because you would lose the seamless integration. You could do this, but therefore there is no point of paying for your extension. You have several options. Either you pay monthly for providing tokens to the user, so the user pay like $2 a month. I don't know if anyone would like to pay $2 a month for just this feature. Oh yes, you could redirect to Gemini with the entire context of this, and you pay, like you say, okay, you pay $5. Lifetime value. I would not pay for that, LOL. Yeah. This also could be a... There is people paying for folder stuff for like easy folder. People paying for that. He has a really good rating there. But only 10,000 users. I mug him. This is not me, this is not me. Yeah, there are people paying for that. I don't know if there is like Gemini. Super Power. I don't know how it's called. Google. What's the name of it? Google Chrome Store. So Gemini. Gemini. Oh, there is even people that dislike it. Oh, but it's not for the answers, okay. Going how to talk to you later, leaving the stream for support. Oh, thank you. The stream is almost finished, to be honest. I just have to disable this. Disable if the user is owner. And here we go. It's okay for today, I guess. I already has GenAI to just review the files that I edited and check if there is any errors or things that are not coherent or security issues. Yeah, sorry, run the command. So, code review. Let's write down positive apps, I don't care. Issue empty observer class. It's true, I've done nothing inside of it. I could even like put commentaries because I created it for nothing, but it would be useful later on. Security concern. In admin, there is an explicit check if the current user as admin purged before. Yes, there is, because it's end of with the middleware. Middleware or explicit check. There is an validation required, but there is no check if the current as purged. Yeah, there is. I just double check, but the use type of line as a typo in the transition key uses instead you use it. Oh. This is why I pay you, Jenny. Like you have the eyes to see the little problem. There we go. In the badge component, show both admin and user badge when mutually exclusive. Show both admin and probably right. If there is a vshow, no, there is vshow. It's working well. The badge component both shows both admin and user badge when it's printf. I don't even know what it is. Return the formatted string. Laravel cache key builder. I don't know. Consistency user is registered using. No, it's not. Yeah, so basically we have gibberish. Pum pum param pum 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 param 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 pum. What did I change here? Just added an observer that is useless. Alright. So if the user is the owner and if we are not the owner, then we shouldn't be able to edit it. Now if the user is the owner, we do not change his role. We could force the row to be true, I think. If he's not the owner, then this overrides true. Could do something like that. Could do even something more clearer. I think it's okay. Can commit everything. Obsolete attribute. I don't know why it's obsolete. And we're good for today. I can check this. Here we go. Tomorrow, I don't know. I need to finish this page and add the translation. And I think this would be pretty much it. I think since they've been created at the exact same time, doesn't matter if I change the order. Bum, 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 bum. It's been updated. Yeah, everything's working just fine. Thanks for watching and see you probably tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow or in the week.